Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello my friends, hello and welcome to Quarter Ninja's Lair, where we play games, and today we're playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So, if you watched the last episode, you maybe remember this car was not done fully, it was not cleaned and cleared, and yeah, I did that in meantime because I started the recording of the episode, but then something went a little bit wrong and I had to kinda, let's say, stop for a second. So yeah, we lost like maybe a minute or two, doesn't really matter, it's not a big deal, I hope. So here we have our Lamborghini LM-002. Let's drop the engine in. In the previous episode, as you know, we restored quite a few cars, 5 of them, we sold them, and we started restoration of these machines here. And now the decision, well, it doesn't really matter. Let's start from the Lambo and we will see how that goes. Because we can start from multiple cars, but it doesn't really matter what car we do first. So let's start with this one. So while I'm rebuilding the Lamborghini, we will talk a little bit about stuff. So if you know or don't know, if you're watching this first time, we are doing a 1000 cars basically journey, and what we are doing, we are buying, repairing, restoring and selling 1000 cars. I can also see that I didn't repair all the stuff, so let's just go here and see what we didn't repair. Let's repair it. These are the things from the Lambo that I removed, as I said a little bit while ago, because I started recording and then I had a technical issue, so I had to stop for a bit, but we lost actually 2 or 3 minutes tops. Not a big deal at all, doesn't really matter, nothing crucial was lost there. Let me just sell the things that we don't need, and we are going to do this. And actually I can also sell this wheel, which we do not need. So we are doing 1000 cars journey, buying, restoring, repairing and selling 1000 cars. We are now sitting on 915 cars to go, which is amazing, and you can see the progress and everything in our 1000 car spreadsheet, which for which link you can find in the description down below, and there you can find everything about our journey, parking, basically what cars are sitting in our parking, what engines we have in stock, and also you can see and follow links for our engine guides. We did 6 engine guide videos, each one with 10 or 11 engines in. The game has 62 engines at the moment. We covered all 62 of them, and because we are just dropping engines into our cars, we are not doing engine builds live. No need, all engines are the same and they're just repeating a job. And that is why we decided to do guides, and then you have all the videos there, you can check everything there, and just follow the interesting part, and that is rebuilding the actual car. So there you have links and everything in videos is also time coded, so you can jump directly to the video or the engine you need, and that's all perfectly fine and nice, and trust me, it is going to help you if you need specific info about some engine, how it is built. And also in the last episode, episode number 6, there is a little bit of technical info, what is SOHC, DOHC, OHV and things like that, I engines, V engines. We just did a little bit of technical info, but if you want technical info, I recommend going out on the web and checking for yourself. That is always a very good thing to do. So we are doing what we are doing at the moment. We are restoring these beautiful cars. Now we are doing Lambo. I know that is the Typhoon, but these smaller T25s are going on the front. And that was amazing car. I do believe I did a restore, basically I have a video on my channel for a full car restoration for the Lambo LM-002, the videos that I did before. Then I decided, instead of doing these kind of videos, to do like these restoration things, and I do believe these are kind of more interesting because these go faster than videos where we spend 30 minutes building one car. And these are now a little bit faster, a little bit more interesting. There is more car at the same time, so you can see different things. I do believe this kind of format is better than what we did before. As you can see, not everything perfectly fits, and I'm repeating that time after time after time with 12A. I don't mind about that, as these very nice guys who are doing mods are doing their best. We should appreciate it and really don't care about parts going here, there, or maybe not fitting perfectly. That is not the name of the game. What we are looking for is to have a beautiful representation of the car from the outside. That's from my point of view, and I really kind of care about that the most. So with that out of the way, now, oops, we don't have that front drive shaft B. Interesting. That's very rare part that you use, and I will buy only one. B, not D. That's called a reading comprehension, actually, and when you don't read properly stuff and you just ignore what is written, that happens, you buy the wrong part. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put these few parts that we are missing on this side. Rear mufflers, I know that I sold them all, use them all, unfortunately, and these are used often, so we'll buy 8 of these, because, yeah, they are something of, you know, usual thing that is used quite a lot. Also, you see this cross member, unfortunately, is gone. RWD, rear, that should be this one. Also, I'm not buying many of these because these are very much repairable, and most of the times you will have one that you can repair. With this car, that unfortunately didn't happen. In any case, yes, these were the main infos. I hope I said also that we did the full playthrough, you know, from level 1 to level 50 in the first 21 2-hour episodes. So if you want, we don't have fuel tanks, strange. If you want to check that, feel free to watch from the episode number 1, and you will see how we did everything and how we went from, you know, level 1 to level 50, how we unlocked all the skills and everything else. You can see how the game is played there and everything more or less what is related with the gameplay. If you want to see everything in very short version, you have our game guide. It is linked in the description down below, and it is around 40 minutes of pure basics, just an explanation what is what and how things are functioning. So yeah, feel free to check it. With that out of the way, let's mention, you know, a few other things, like, just let me see, a few other things like and subscribe and comment. So what is that? If you like the videos, please click that like button. I hope that's not a big problem for you. Also, if you like what's going on the channel, what I'm doing, please subscribe. Subscription is always an amazing thing for the creator. I think also it's great for the subscriber, as you are getting, you know, notifications, becoming part of community, etc., etc. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. There is no doubt about that. But the most important of all, as I always mention and say, please comment, you know, let us know what do you think about the game, how do you like it, or what do you think about these playthrough videos, or what car you like, what car you don't like, what car you drive, what car you don't drive, etc, etc. There are 1,000 things we can talk about, so feel free to share your opinion and your views in the comments down below. And you know, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my best to answer if I can. Perfect. Now with all of that out of the way, we can concentrate on our car. This, as I said, is quite a big car, lots of parts, complicated. It will take a little bit of time. It doesn't really matter. Our goal today, as you can imagine, is to finish these 4, add 5th one, and each our restoration set is 5 cars, and start another batch of 5. I already prepared brake discs. Let's buy brake discs. I already prepared the cars we are going to do in the next session, and I will share that with you a little bit later. So everything is ready, prepared, you know, engines are done, wheels for all of these cars are done, and for next 3 in the next session, well, you know, 2 we are missing, but doesn't really matter, we cannot finish them anyway, so I will prepare them later. So everything should be pretty much nice and done and perfectly, you know, set and stuff like that. Also, if you're asking yourself what is the format of these videos, why I'm doing them like this, it is basically a streaming format. It's like a live streaming without a live streaming. So I'm recording to my hard disk and I'm simply posting videos without any editing or anything directly to the YouTube. Just let us check why I'm doing that, you might ask. Because I live in China at the moment, and the time zone is like 7 hours from Europe. It doesn't make much sense to stream, you know, and people are sleeping. And I know some parts of America are awake and some parts of other countries, that's true. But you know, that's one issue. And second issue, I'm just looking, we are missing a few parts. And second issue is that sometimes, you know, the streaming can, how to say it, you know, break at any given moment, you know, and I don't want to have breaks in my streaming, or, you know, stops or interruptions. So from my point of view, this is much better for the videos. I'm looking and thinking, just let me see, rear suspension arm, why I didn't see. Okay, let's come from here. I'm trying to figure out what a rear suspension arm on that side, probably. This is right. Here. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I'm like, you see how a little bit tires are going in and stuff. Yep. Not the most brilliant thing, but as I said, we don't really care much. So as I said, you know, internet here is absolutely perfect and super fast and everything, and I have like I think 300 megabits, and that's always full speed and stuff. But when you're trying to stream to YouTube or Twitch, it can get, you know, you can have problems with small rubber bushing, with connection sometimes, and you know, sometimes connection can break, and then what happens, you know, you have to restart the stream, and I don't want to do that. But you know, if in time we have enough followers and people want really to, you know, engage, you know, in direct contact, we will stream, no worries about that. Even if it stops for a second, we will just restart it. It's not a big deal. I do believe the front bumper we didn't remove. That's not an issue, but I believe the mechanical parts are done. Let's remove front bumper. What I'm going to do, I will go to repair a bench and just see, can we repair it? No, we cannot. Okay, this Lambo, actually, let's see what parts do we have. Some from Ferrari, some from Plymouth, some from some other cars. There is quite a lot of parts, and Lambo has, wow, front right door and trunk. Front right door and trunk, that's interesting. Front right door and trunk. Are we going with nickel? Yeah. Front right door and trunk. That was a C. Let's try this one also. Front right door. I'm buying everything, so don't worry. I'm just going to rear bumpers. Yeah, I will buy that one also. I just want to have everything to see what kind of setup do we want. Let us start with this. I'm not sure do I have all parts, but if we don't, we are going to buy them. Not a really big problem. Look at that car. That was really something special, you know. It's boxy, I know, and everything, but you cannot say anything against this car. It looks really great. It just screams power and stuff like that. What is this? This is a big one. Well, why we wouldn't use that one? It's pretty nice. What is this? This is rear left fender. Okay, so you see, very nice. Beautiful car. I really love it, and I will paint it yellow. That I decided already. I don't want to leave this color. It's not so bad, but I want it yellow, because I believe the yellow represents a little bit of a Lamborghini. This one, or let's try, this is the normal one. I think probably the big one is going, yeah. Now let's let's put Norway. Norway kinda sounds good for this off-road beast. Okay, so let's see. 91%, something is missing. What is missing? Please tell me. Engine cover. Wow, engine cover. You see, engine cover is actually so much in percentage for the car. This is the engine cover. Funny. Let me see. 95. Still we are missing something. I'm not sure what. I'm going through parts. Everything is 100 from what I can see. Everything is 100. Am I missing something? Front window. Okay, fair enough. Front window. That's actually nice. Now it's 100%. Okay, so interior. Seat 10C is 7. Seat 10C and 7. Let's do that. Seat 10C and 7. Well, we are talking about steering wheel 7. We just want to put the interior in, of course, and that means that we are pretty much done with it. These parts I think are going to Ferrari or something, if I'm not mistaken, the other interior parts. Okay, let's move our car to the paint shop and let's paint it. Look at the car. That was a proper off-road vehicle at that time. I don't know, it's beautiful. What kind of... I don't want it. Let me see, like this, and as I say always, the paint system in this game is horrendous. I don't even know what to say. It's horrendous. It's most horrible painting system I ever encountered in any game. It doesn't make any sense. It's such a bad implementation. It's really bad. And I'm trying, you know, to find a color, but it's completely impossible. Let me try like this. Let me brightness. You see, I cannot find a proper yellow color. the best I can do is something like this. Well, we'll do that. Do we have liveries? No. Okay. Let's do it like this. I think, yeah. Car looks good enough, not how I would love it, but it looks good enough. Let's send it to the parking one. And our first car for today is done, a Lamborghini LM-002. Big car, huge car. It took really a lot of time to do it. I'm very much surprised that we spent so much time, 20 minutes for the one car. Okay, let's guys immediately move to this one just to check what do we have. This one is almost done, which is very, very good. Just to check, yeah, most of the things are related with body parts. Again, I have to check what body parts do we have for this nice, beautiful Plymouth. Yeah, Plymouth. Okay, there is quite a few parts. What I'm going to do, because I cannot be bothered at the moment and, you know, kind of go through every part and write them down and whatever. Let's put whatever we have. I don't think we have lights. You know what I think? I believe we have everything except, you see, the glass stuff. So let's put everything and then just go and buy, yeah, we don't have it, glass and taillights and headlights. What do you reckon? This should be it. And no, we have this one here. And now if you check this, you will see window, license plate, taillight, yeah, bench and stuff. Okay. We are going back to our shop, but this time this is normal body shop. Roadrunner. Hello? Yep. So what did I say? We are missing windows, well, basically all the glass, and we are missing front and rear lights, taillights and headlights, and let's do that. And this car should be done in 2 minutes. Let's also put proper American plate like Massachusetts, why not? Good. And this is a classic, I would say, a muscle car in a way, if I'm not mistaken, a Roadrunner, a very, very beautiful car actually. I really like it a lot. It has that, I would say, boxy but still timeless design, really beautiful. That should be it, 100%. Steering wheel 15 and Roadrunner, okay, like this. Bench, do we need bench? I think, oh, let me just double check, because this car I think has 2 benches. Yeah, I just wanted to be double check it. So 2 benches, and steering wheel was, I actually forgot immediately because there are so many numbers. 15. I should do it because I was right in my head. I had number 15, but I wanted to be sure. Perfect. So this should be then. Please, can you focus on the car? Thank you. 2 benches and 1 steering wheel to finish the job. Okay, so my dear friends, this is a Plymouth Roadrunner 440, a beautiful car, you have to say, there is no doubt about that. Let's move this beauty to parking number 2, and let's work on this one, and I will move it to lifter 3 or not, I don't care actually. Let's put the insides. What I'm talking about is radiator, battery, and actually the brake servo, and that's about that. And we can start to build this thing. And this thing is basically Chevrolet El Camino F-Mill. What is F-Mill? I have no idea. I checked on internet, I couldn't find really references. So if you know, please let us know in the comments below. We'll be grateful for that. The problem with these cars also is there is multiple versions of that Bolt, Atlanta and stuff like that, and I'm actually absolutely not sure what to do. Do I do all the different versions? They're not really different, they're just different engine and stuff. So I'm really puzzled what should I do and how should I approach to that issue. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm still very much puzzled about that. I'm thinking and I have no good answer for that. I can ask you for your opinion. Should I do, like, you know, all these versions? If you have Bolt Atlanta, one is F-Mill, one is without F-Mill and stuff like that. Should I do both of these, although they look the same? Yeah, that's the question of the day. So let me know in the comments below, what do you reckon? As you know, I'm trying, honestly, I'm trying my best to do all the different cars. So 1000 cars should, this is from B. The 1000 car restoration should be actually 1000 different cars, or you know, we can use the same car if the difference between two versions is good enough to kind of give us how would say, give us visual pleasure, let's say. So we actually have a clear picture that these are the same car but in a different setup. And we did quite a few of these, from BMW 850 850 CSI, two versions, one wide body, one normal, then Peugeot 205 Turbo 16, which we did a race version and normal, then Volvo STCC race version, Volvo 60, which we did in road version and race version, etc, etc. So yeah, we did a lot of these, and I think this is very nice and cute, but still we need to kinda, you know, think about stuff like specific these Caminos that are almost exactly the same. So I'm not sure, we will see. If you have your opinion about that, let me know in the comments below, and you know, I will make decision eventually. If we maybe run out of cars, out of mods and stuff to fulfill 1000 cars, then who knows, maybe we are going to do it. But still, I would maybe prefer, you know, to restore some really nice mods multiple times, like Lamborghini LM-002, because I think that's astonishing piece of history and stuff like that. Okay, so let's finish this one. This one should be pretty much straightforward, not so simple, not so complicated, and I think this shouldn't be a big deal. Later we have Ferrari and one more car from the Zero to do, so we will see which one that is going to be. I'm immediately putting wheels, as you can see, so we don't lose any time. Do we have a gearbox? I doubt. Well, my doubts were not really in the place. We have it, perfect, and starter comes from the engine bay. Good, good. Let's see. We do have also most of these things, so that is perfect. All of these things. Let's do the rear suspension now. We were talking about that a lot of times, and the question is, what is the right way to assemble or disassemble cars in this specific game? And there is one really best way to do it, and that way is your way. Okay, actually what I'm talking about is whatever you feel, however you feel it, and whatever you think at any given moment will be the best, fastest and more efficient for you is the best way to do it. Okay, this game from my point of view is done in such a way that you can really make it your own and decide what things you see. Now I jumped to fuel tank because I've seen it here and I just decided why not. And yeah, in some games, or you know, in real life, some things have to go like they have to go, you don't have a choice, but here you can really do whatever the F you want, and just make it your own and be happy with that, and that's about that. I like this suspension. It's quite simple, easy, and this is mostly on these American muscle cars from that time. So yeah, I have no issue with this. What we had like in the previous restoration, I think in the previous episode, the Emden lots, or what should be Golf, which I don't really believe it's Golf, but you know, from the internet, you know, the guys said it's Golf, so okay, fair enough. But it had a horribly complicated rear suspension that's usually for, you know, like all-terrain vehicles and stuff. So I was quite puzzled with that. And I found a few models that are released by developers that are not really the best, and I think they had some issues and faults, but it's okay, not a big deal. Again, we are into this just to make cars, like finished cars, to see them as a product, not really to look for the freaking everything, you know, below, well, you know, inside the car. What I'm talking about is actually, you know, everything that is hidden by the body. Okay, starter, we know that starter is missing, there is no doubt about that. We will put starter in because on these i6 engines, the starters are going from the engine bay. And this is it. Done. We do have some parts, but let's see what and how much. Please. Okay, so Bolt Atlanta, 4 parts. Bolt Atlanta, from what I can see, has 4 parts. It has hood, if I'm not mistaken, right door, okay, right side mirror, and what else? Little bit laggy. I have many parts and stuff, and this game is not really optimized very well. And yeah, a front bumper and trunk, please, front bumper. And is that the one? Yeah, and the trunk we should have here. Perfect. Let's go and buy stuff. It should be here, I think. Bolt Atlanta. So we need this. Which one we have? I have no idea. We need, I think, both fenders, if I'm not mistaken. We need all the glass. Rear bumper we have, front bumper we have. Let's see what we are missing, and we are missing probably something, but rear bumper I didn't buy. Yeah, okay, let's buy it immediately. Rear bumper should be here. And I'm sure one more thing is missing, that is a door, which we will eventually buy also. That is the front left door. I wasn't really sure which one, but now we know. This is the front left. Okay, let's put the fenders, the window, the headlights. Okay. Okay, and we do have this one. Did I put? No, I didn't. You see, we are missing the mirror here. Left side mirror, so let's buy left side mirror. Good. Now I want to check again, 89%, so we are missing some stuff. Front and rear license plate, which is always funny. New Hampshire or Hampshire? New Hampshire probably. Not sure, but yeah, probably. Let me see what kind of inner tree, seat 3 fabric A and Atlanta. Seat 3 fabric A, seat 3 fabric A and Atlanta. Let's buy one Atlanta and let's do interior also. Yep, we can do that. Perfect. But not typhoons, rather we will do these. This is the one. Yep, Perfect. Let's go to paint shop. This car is done. As you can see, everything should be 100%. Let's just double. It would be great if I manage to stop for a second. Okay, 100%. And just do it properly. Does this thing liveries? I don't like this one actually. I don't like it much. I don't like this one. I think I do like this one with this color. Yeah, I think I can very much live with that, and this combination is pretty nice. Perfect. That, my friends, is the Bolt Atlanta, or if I'm not mistaken, Chevrolet L Camino F-Mill, whatever F-Mill is. Now, I will move it to lifter 3. I like lifter 3. I feel the best there and the most space and everything else. Now let's move to the fourth car, which is the Ferrari 3. Okay, let me show you. The Ferrari 365 GTB4, the beautiful machine. Really beautiful. Let's do it as fast and efficient as we can. This machine also has these 3 main parts here in the engine bay, and everything else comes from down below the car. So let's go. Do I have a part here, as you can see, that I actually didn't remove? It happens from time to time, and you shouldn't worry about that. Front steering knuckle C, as you can see immediately, front steering knuckle C is something that we are missing, so we need one. We are going to buy 3 of these. If you ask yourself why, and knuckle cover also, because we do need to have a little bit of things in stock. These things we are using all the time, and there is you know, no really reason not to have a few of them in stock. Do we have anti-lift disc? We have 2, and I think 2 will be enough for this car. The rear probably are normal discs or even drums. We will see. Cross members. We have quite a few cross members. We have lots of parts. You see, we have to sell this one, but I will do that later together with the parts from the last car we are going to restore in this session. And we will see which one that will be when we finish with restoration of this beautiful Ferrari. Ferrari is of course mod. Well, of course it's relative thing. You don't know what is mod or not, but this is actually the mod. And whenever you see funny name like Bolt Atlanta, you know that is a vanilla car from the vanilla game. They didn't have basically license, you know, for the cars. Retro 06. Just give me a second. Retro 06. Yep, this is the one. And yeah, the game came with these cars, original game, you know, with vanilla cars, with funny named cars, and later they released DLCs. I'm talking about developers with, you know, licensed cars and stuff. And these have proper names, and also the mod cars have proper names. So either when you see a proper named car, either it is DLC or mod. But Ferrari is a mod, not a single Ferrari was licensed by the developer, so we don't have it in the game, and that is unfortunate because it would be great to have a few engines, you know, from some other manufacturers and stuff like that, but it's okay. You know, it's sad then in this world you have that nice game and you cannot put normal cars in, but you have to pay license for everything. And I understand that, you know, most of the people lives from some sort of IP rights and stuff like that, and that's a norm today, you know. That's kind of became the normal thing, you know, to try to take money from other people for something you do or own or make, and that's completely fine. Why not? And I'm asking myself, what the F is going on? I'm looking what part is missing, and yeah, now we know what is missing. It's just these two small parts that are sometimes annoying, and you simply don't see them properly that they're missing. Do we have B pipe? Oh, we have B pipes. I'm impressed with myself at the moment. We have even gearbox. Perfect. So slowly but surely this Ferrari is getting done. And let's buy middle mufflers. As you know, these are used all the time, and we are going to buy 10 of these. We are going to actually need them, no issue there. Rear mufflers, as I said a few minutes ago, well, 10, 15, they're used also very often, and I bought 8 or so, and yeah. Good. So fuel pump, fuel tank, absorbers, and now what I'm doing, again, completely opposite from what I've done before. Now I'm doing left, right, left, right. As I said, there is no right or wrong. Here you choose what you want to do and just do it however you feel it. And this is so annoying that I have to do it first. It annoys me that it's sitting in front of me and it's not mounted. Also, what we should do, drop starter in while we are here, and that's done. And let's now do this side for no reason at all, except it's near me. Again, bushings, as you can see, we need to buy them. Let's do it 20, and then let's do it 20, and then let's do small bushings 20. As you know, bushings are something that you need all the time. As I said, you see, the drums are at the back. I thought most probably they will be, because realistically speaking, I think they actually were drums at that time. Retro 06, I'm not really overly excited with the rims, but I couldn't be bothered to change them. There was no reason for that. We are selling cars, you know, and then when you are thinking adding additional effort is not worth it. What we will do, and we will do that at some point, we will do special episodes, a little bit different, which will be the cars that we are going to do, like for show. You know, paint them nicely wherever and however we can, make engines with all the power parts, you know, performance parts and stuff, and do things like that, make them a little bit more special, and we will have to sell them eventually, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, Retro 06, the last one, and that should be more or less it. Let's check it. But you can see global parts, everything. Left spring U-bolt. Okay, left spring U-bolt. I exactly know this is on this side. No, this is here. Okay, my bad. That was, I think, connected with the drive shaft. I was thinking that I didn't do other side, but doesn't really matter. Okay, 100%. Now all the parts are there, and we need what, my dear friends? We need to push car down. Yep. And do this. I think that we have more or less everything, but let's check. We just want to be sure. Yeah, more or less we have everything. This car came from the auction. And it seems that even glass came, you know, 100%. And that's very nice. I love it when it's like that. Then I don't have to go and buy all the parts and stuff. So it's superb. And I have one spare light. I know why. Because I had another car that I just... San Marino is very fitting, I would say. I decided not to do two cars because they're exactly the same, and I sold the other one, but I removed that one light. What is going on here? See, I have to go like this and put San Marino. Okay, let me see. 89%. There is a reason for that. Right body, left side mirror, right body window A. Left side mirror, and a right body window A is here. Then let's put interior. Okay, let's put, this is what I said, you know, all interior, everything came from this car in perfect condition, so I'm quite happy with that. Now let's check it. Look at this, magic, 100% all the way. I'm not touching color, actually I'm not touching it because I find it amusingly good looking on the Ferrari. See? Perfect. Let's move Ferrari on the lifter 1. Let's move our Lambo into the... Well, I think I will just drop it in the paint shop. And let's move the last car in this session. Just let me find it. I decided to do something a little bit more different, something more simple, which I have no idea where it is. I'm trying still. It must be then on the level 0. Oh, here. So this is FMW Roadster or BMW Z4, which is in very nice shape. It was in the auction. I got it in the auction, and what I want to do, I just want to move this one back because I like to keep my cars here so we can see them, you know, while we're walking around and stuff. So my dear friends, let's go and do the BMW. And this is the vanilla car, but still it has that a pretty nice look, similar to BMW look. I don't think it's perfect. I'm not sure, do they have to make it a little bit different? So, you know, rides or something are not a problem. But yeah, it somehow doesn't look really perfect. Doesn't really matter, this is BMW Z4, and I think there might be even a mod version of that car. I wouldn't be surprised, really. We are going to do all of them. I'm at the moment taking mods which are more unique, but I do believe very soon I will start with usual normal cars because we need to start to introduce them. There is one mod, what was that? Some American muscle car, I cannot remember exactly which one. I cannot find it for now, I think 2 weeks already. Not a single one ever. Okay, that's it. This car, as you can see, it's in pretty good shape. Okay, it's okie dokie, but still this car is, when you look here, unfortunately there is no bonus, nothing, and condition is pretty bad. So what we have to do, we do have to disassemble it fully. There is no choice. We cannot do anything about that except restore a full car. Regardless of, you know, from where a car came, you will always have to do full restoration if you want to get bonus and stuff. Which I think is good game mechanics. I like that part actually. I think it's well implemented, and it should be like that. If you want to do full restoration, you have to fully restore car regardless of its state. You know, sometimes you will have 97% car all around, but still that's not full restoration, so you have to do it by yourself. Okay, so this is the last car in this session, and when I'm talking about session, I'm talking about 5 cars. Session is 5 cars. And when we finish with this BMW, we are going to sell our 5 cars, and then we are going to bring new machines and see how that will work for us. I hope it will be good. I have so already, as I said, prepared next 5 cars. You can see that in our 1000 list spreadsheet, which a link for which you can find in the description down below. It is there, and everything is nicely written there. You can see all the cars, you can see what we have in parking, what engines we have in stock, what cars are, you know, ready to go in the next session, etc, etc. So lots and lots of information, including our engine guides, direct link to them, In engine guides you have all the time code, so basically you can just jump to directly to the engine that interests you and stuff like that. I do hope you will find that useful. Okay, so the front of the car pretty nice, pretty clean, not a big problem. Let's see, the rear one is yet again the super complicated suspension, for which I would say should be on the freaking SUVs and all-wheel drive things and stuff like that, but yeah, doesn't really matter. And that is you know, on these vanilla cars, very common to see on the cars like that shouldn't probably have all of that, to have that. I don't know why, maybe it was faster for devs to do it like that or something, but yeah, doesn't really matter. This takes more time, as you can imagine, than proper normal suspension that you have on, for example, muscle car or something. This one should be better, you know, and more comfy, but still it's way too complex, I think, for the car of this size and class. But then what do I know? Okay, let's remove that. It's fine, not a big deal anyway. We are going to do all of that, and we are going, as soon as we disassemble this, we are going to actually repair all the parts and then see to assemble back our BMW. So what I'm doing at the moment, you know, yesterday, for example, I went to a game and I visited, I don't know how many times, like a lot, junkyard and auctions, and I managed to find 4 cars, I believe, that we didn't have. So I got these, and yeah, I'm trying kind of to find more cars to have them in the garage or in the parking and ready for the restoration. I do hope we have enough for now, but yeah, maybe I will introduce more mods. I was talking about that. We have at the moment, how many mods? 10. Always keeping 10, but I think 15 should do the job, honestly. 15 could work and will not slow down the game and stuff, so maybe I will introduce 15 mods very soon. I'll think about that, and this is not first time that I'm saying this, but I still didn't make any kind of decision. I am just going to put battery on the charger. I don't want to sell it when we you know, sell the car. Okay, let's do interior. I'm not going to show you anything special. I'm just going to do it, return it. This car is in very good shape, so there is not much to see. Even with welder, there is a little difference to be seen. Okay, that is done. After that, we are going to our repair bench. And let's repair and restore what we can from our BMW Z4. There is quite a lot of parts, I can see by my laggy response of the game. And yeah, there is quite a few, and I think we managed to repair most important parts, so that's perfectly fine. And you see here, you can see repair chance and how much repair costs. And with these parts, we always have 99%, which gives us much more chance to repair parts successfully. If a part is in bad condition, you will have 95% at the start. That's that done. Let's drop the engine in. i4 DOHC BFM, that is the specific engine for this car, as you can see. And let's do the stuff. Did I? I didn't. What we need to do beforehand is this: sell parts and sell everything, including the, you see, shocks. Wheel groups you have to sell manually, so that's something that you have to do. Okay, now with that out of the way, why I'm selling that, you maybe know if you watch my videos. It happened quite a few times that I forgot to sell stuff or repair stuff or stuff like that, and then I put some older part, especially when you have like 93-95% parts. You don't see that when you are rushing, and then you know, you just realize, oh my goodness, my car is not 100%, and then you have to disassemble something, remove, move. Yeah, it's not pleasant, so take care and pay attention. Perfect. These are, I think, all the parts that are going from the engine bay, and we can now move forward. This car should be pretty much straightforward, although I don't like the rear suspension, as I said, way too complicated for the car. My opinion, of course. I might be wrong, but yes, I don't like it. In any case, we have enough parts, we have enough of all these things, so this should speed up process a little bit. Less we have to go to shop and buy stuff, faster we can, you know, do things. But as you see, these brake discs are going like crazy, like hot cookies from the shelf, so I got a little bit more. What I want also, the cross member bushings and stuff like that, so let's do it. Now I'm not sure about these things. Do we have them or not? Oh, we have more than we need. Cool. I'm not sure, do you like BMWs or not? Let me know in the comments below. I would like to hear your opinion. I do like BMWs, although I would never buy one. Again, there is reason for everything, and I believe that these cars are not simply worth the money, because today the quality actually which you are getting from other manufacturers is so good that paying premiums for BMW, Mercs and stuff, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it, but you know, it is something that we all have kinda different opinions about, so yeah. Okay, this should be that. Let's go on the outside. Okay. I'm thinking, for example, I remember like today, while I'm talking about that, I remember like today I was driving, what was that, 525 or 530, I cannot remember, doesn't really matter, either one of these. And I was driving it for some time and stuff like that, and it was quite an expensive car, as you can imagine. And then I switched to classic, just let me see. Then I switched to some random, my goodness, I cannot even remember, honestly. Was that some Chrysler, Buick, something, or Ford, or some, I think something American, but you know, some of these American cars made for Europe, like, and you know, smaller and stuff like that, and pretty much not half of the price of the BMW. And I can assure you the driving in both of these was more or less exactly the same. Equipment was more or less exactly the same, and the price was actually double. I think BMW was at least a double from what was the freaking whatever it was. I cannot remember really, honestly. I drove so many cars in my life that I forgot half of that. But this I remember because it came, you know, like, not enlightenment. I knew that beforehand the differences are really small, but it was like, F me, like, how that's even possible that you pay half money and have basically the same experience, almost the same, you know, you're not sitting in such expensive materials maybe or stuff like that. But if you care about that, of course, you will buy the most expensive car and have the most expensive materials in the car. And yeah, I think for half the money you are paying for BMWs, Mercs, and Audis, you can buy amazingly good car that will work for most of the, people that don't really care about brands and showing off. So yeah. Okay, I'm just thinking what we are missing here. We are missing quite a few parts yet again. Horrible. Horrible. You see how many parts we are missing. Okay, let's buy what we need, and these are the rear. We'll buy 4 for now. I don't want to overstock, as I said. Inventory in this game is a little bit aft and not really greatly optimized, so we have to be careful not to overload our inventory. We simply don't want to do that. Can we put it from here? We can. That's amazing. And here. If we overload inventory, it will be even slower, and it is slow enough as it is. So we are at 1 hour. 1 hour gave us almost 5 cars, although some of these were ready, pre-prepared and stuff. So yeah, I think we will be able to finish this in next 10 minutes and move forward, which I find really, really nice and perfect. Good. That is very, very nice, and we are now really getting there, how many? 915 I said. So slowly we are going below 900, and I want to see the number 890, for example. That would be very, very nice, so we know that we've done at least 100 cars. This is shock absorber here, and few other things. You see a lot of stuff to rebuild this suspension. Really, you have to work hard for that. Let me do this, and we have that top one, and then we will have the back. Yeah, let's turn like this, come here and put spring cap and spring and top on that. Okay, what I want to see 98%, 96. So we are missing something. Let me see what. Ignition coils, okay, rear muffler and starter. Rear muffler is i4, okay. And these I'm not buying in multiples because when I need them, I buy them. What else I said? Ignition coils and starter. Perfect. Let's do that. So I told that in previous episodes, when I'm doing engines, I will from time to time simply ignore the fact that I have to put something in, like ignition coils, and just leave it for later because I'm in a rush or something. So just for you to know, but usually it's nothing more than 5-10 seconds, just because I have other stuff to do. So sometimes I forget to do it, and that's it. But you see, that's done. That's done. Let us check. Okay, 3% is here. I want to see our inventory. What do we have from this beautiful car? This can go, this can go, this can go. No glass, no. Okay. What we will do immediately, we will come here and FMW Roadster. Maybe if I type it properly, it would be better. Roadster. Did I type again? Oh my goodness. Yep, this is what I wanted to do. Let's buy the... I'm confused. Roadrunner, why we don't have glass? let us first do things, and then I will see what we are missing and what we have to do. This is headlight. Okay, let's do turkey. Why not? I like it. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, this is why we don't have glass. Fair enough. Because it doesn't have any windows anywhere. Yeah. We didn't buy a rear stuff. Okay. Fair enough. Makes sense. In a way, of course. Would be stupid to have glass on the Roadster. At least you don't have to show it. A rear license plate and seat 6 leather B and 16. Seat 6 leather B and 16. And 16 means wheel steering wheel 16. And also, from what I understand, we need this nice turkey plate here. And let's do the interior. Let's do the interior, and that is it. What we want to see, 97.99. We are missing something. Front window 64% and small intercooler. Front window. Do I have two front windows? Yeah, I do. I didn't sell that one. And intercooler. Okay, let's put intercooler. We forgot it. Yes, this car has intercooler in the front, which again doesn't really make any issues for us. Okay, let's remove it. And what I will do, because that one was left, I didn't remove it, I will come here. I'm quite sure I can repair it. As you can see, I can. And that's it. The car is also done. No need to, oops, come here and do that. So that should be 100% all the way. Car is also painted. From what I can see, we are going to leave it in this color. Okay. So as always, let's take one for the show. Beautiful, and I might even take something like this. That's it, my friends. 5 cars done, 5 cars restored, very much nice, beautiful, done, goodbye. Let's sell them. First, Plymouth Roadrunner 440. Look at it. We are, as always, going just to go around it to showcase it. Very much normal, muscle, beautiful American car. Yep, that's it. Goodbye, 61K, done. Second, this beautiful, beautiful Lamborghini LM-002, the Jeep, well, altering vehicle, let's call it, and it's really, really something special. Let's sell it. Not much money, but what can you do? Nice job. Then we did, I think, well, let's sell first this. This is El Camino. Very well known car, very nice. Although I was never a big fan, but yeah, why not, you know, to sell it and be done with that. A beautiful 365 GTB4 Ferrari. Look at that. It's a really, really nice machine. Well, but it's time to sell it. Again, not a single of these cars are going over, you know, the price, some crazy money or something. It's just normal. And last but not least, this BMW Z4, which is in this game strangely called FMW Roadster. Sell that. Oh, that one brings much more money than anything else. That's done. 20 million, again in the bank. We don't care about money anymore. We have all the money we need. No, we will not do it because I've seen game crashing when you go to junkyard. Sorry, I need a fluid. But let's start. I'm not sure which challenger we want to do. I think both of these are horrible. What we are going to do, we have two challengers, okay? Now, what we are going to do, my friends, I'm going to kinda push this one on lifter 3. Just bear with me. I will show you what is my idea behind this. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to remove whatever could be, this cannot be repaired, I don't care about that. Whatever can be useful, and let's see. Not sure which one we are going to restore, but what I want, I actually want to put the battery here to charge. I want to remove the engine, okay? And the gearbox. Okay, let's do it. Why? Because we can repair, probably, if we are lucky enough, we can repair it and use the block at least for I think I will restore the other car. Actually, I think that one is in a little bit better condition. Although it doesn't really matter at all. Maybe just leave this one and who cares. It's actually completely irrelevant, as you can imagine. Yeah, it is completely irrelevant. Let me see why I'm thinking this one is in better condition. It is actually in the same condition, although it has door and a fender. We will try to repair it, and the other fender, yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, we will actually remove these parts. We can use them. We will restore this one. Doesn't really matter. The color is the same. Everything is the same. So yeah, shouldn't be a big deal there. But let us check. Do we have gearbox here? We do need to remove that. I want to restore gearbox if we can. Repair both of these gearboxes. We can use them. There is no issue there. Let's just move. No, first this. The engine is in horrible shape, and as you can see, both cars have the same treats in a way. They're exactly the same, you know, the same parts and everything. As you can see, it seems that a random number generator is doing exactly the same job on everything. Doesn't really make any differences, you know, or different versions of the cars. You always get almost the same thing. Let's take it out and let's do maybe this. Goodbye. That's about that. As you can imagine, that car is gone. We are not going to restore two of these. We are going to restore only one. What I want to do first, I want... Well, no. Let's just, why we wouldn't just remove everything and then remove engine at the end. So the first car for the next session, and the session is 5 cars, is the Dodge Challenger. Very nice, iconic, I would say, muscle car in a way. I like it personally. I always like the design and stuff. Even the new Challengers are not so bad, although, as I said, I drove one. I think it was 2014, 15 model, or maybe 17 even. I think it was 14 or 15. I was not impressed at all. At all, you know, I like the design and stuff, but the car itself, I don't know. Not really impressed. I know I would not buy one for sure. That I can promise you. Okay. I had 2 of these, as you can imagine. Why I had 2, I have no idea. I got 2, I found them probably in the junket or something, so I didn't pay enough of that. I know I have some duplicates in our parking. If you look at the list, you will see there are duplicates, and if you can find one, let me know what did you find. Because I was looking yesterday and then I've seen, okay, I have multiples of this or that. It doesn't really matter. We can always either just sell it or maybe even buy, not buy, but disassemble and reuse some parts or something. Depends if you want to if you like to do that, then it makes a lot of sense to kind of remove some parts and repair them, restore. If you don't care about that, just sell everything and buy new parts. Who cares? And these cars I like to restore because they are quite simple in a way, and it's easier to work on them than what I've shown you a little bit before on that BMW, which has like suspension that comes from the freaking Jeep or something. But it doesn't really matter. So Challenger, if you want to know more about Challenger, just go check the internet and you will find all the info you need there. It's a very iconic car, very well known, and I think it's a very, very nice car to have, although as I said, I would never buy one, especially new ones. After I tried it, I didn't really like it much. I was expecting so much more from that car. And that's probably, you have expectations and then the car doesn't live up to your expectations and then you say, okay, is that done? I think it is. Ooh, look at this one. This one managed to... And this is headlight here. And this, I don't think it is nothing. Okay, so let's push car down. Let's remove the engine. Good. And what I'm thinking now, I think we have more batteries here to put in. Yes, and let's do immediately interior. You know how that works. And let's do the welder. Done. Nice. Nice, nice. And as always, we go around the car just to be sure that we removed everything. You see, we didn't remove this steering wheel, which we are doing exactly now. This one is hard-coded. Okay, so I have to check what engine. This is V8 OHV Windsor going into the car. V8 OHV Windsor. Do we have it in our... We don't. Let us just load the inventory and the warehouse. So because the engines in some cars are interchangeable, I decided to reuse as many engines as we have here. We have a lot of finished engines, and I was looking at the ways to use as many as we can. So you see, this is the Windsor, and bear with me, we are going to bring more engines here. Let me see if I type this, please. You see, I don't understand, honestly, how the game cannot find the engine. I'm completely and utterly puzzled. Let me see, maybe engine is in my... Even if it is here, it doesn't really matter. It should be, in the search, but as you can see, the engine is not in the search and it should be somewhere where it is. I know I did it. I think this is the one. Just give me a second. Yeah, this is the one. It's astonishing, simply. And we need V8 OHV Hemi. Bear with me and check with me. I think it's interesting at least to see what we have. V8 OHV Hemi. Where is the Hemi? Hemi. We should have one V8 OHV Hemi. We have a lot of Hemis, but not a V8 OHV Hemi. I will just recheck again because I was quite sure that we have one, and I did check it. We ate Hemi, just a Hemi. Doesn't really matter, it's not such a big deal at all, but it seems that we don't have it. Okay, doesn't really matter for now, not a problem at all. We are going to think about that when time is right. At the moment, let's put this engine in and just remove that. So this is the engine we are going to put into this car. Also, we can immediately put few things like a radiator and the battery and brake servo. So this is a Dodge Challenger. Is this a Ford engine or not? Blue engines are usually Ford. I think, yeah, that is the Ford engine. So this is a custom Challenger with Ford engine. Nice, why not? It works for me, so no problems there. Okay, let's start with what we didn't do. What we didn't do, my dear friends. We didn't go here, we didn't repair parts. Now let's do that now. I'm still puzzled about engine because I know I did it, but that's actually not an issue. There's multiple engines we can use, but still I have to check why that engine is not in my inventory. I'm really puzzled about that. Okay, 98%. Let's just remove this, and these wheels can stay for now. All good. In any case, let's work on this car. As I said, it's interesting conversion. It has a Ford engine, but you know, as it is simply allowed by the game, and this is the DLC, which is even more, let's say we can put more weight on that because it is done by developers and they had licensed and everything. So I presume why not, and probably this is a very valid conversion which uses this engine. Good. So let's move forward. We are sitting at some time which I have to check. 1 hour 22 minutes. 1 hour 22 minutes. I want to put this one on wheels so I can remove it. I will leave maybe one lifter free, because I realized if I want to do some stuff in the meantime while I'm not, you know, recording videos and stuff, I need one lifter free, and that's kind of what I'm missing. So I will leave one lifter free, but this is why I prepared wheels in advance, this 100%, so we can kind of, you know, use them and have the car on the wheels actually, and that's very good. So I should be able to put, no, I shouldn't be able to put, I have no idea why. I'm still thinking why. Let me see. Okay, maybe steering rack is missing, I would say. Sometimes the most obvious things are the things that you cannot figure out at any given moment. Rim Retro 01. Okay. What do you reckon, my friends? Let's go back. I left my wheels that I prepared here. So we're just going to drop in and ready wheels. You can see my directory, or let's call it, it's part of the warehouse where I keep things that we will need in the next session, and next session is exactly now. So Rim Retro 1. Are these the same? They are. Just checking. Yeah, it is perfectly fine. So the Retro 1 goes here. Cool. That's that. Let's move here. I think we can restore, not I think, I know this one will be fully restored, and we are going to simply just leave it on the side and continue with other stuff, and that's perfectly fine. More we do, better for us, you know, we can simply move faster forward with our 1000 cars playthrough. Okay, let me put a rod first because I want to connect this. Perfect. Arms, 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 and upper arms. Yeah, that's my keyboard, and I'm banging it like crazy, but that is the fastest way to do stuff like that. Okay, we don't have many shocks left. I did 12, I think, before we started, so again we are spending them quite a lot. So this is the front suspension, should be. I don't think we have this. Yeah, this is front exhaust pipe. It should be front exhaust pipe. This one, I think. I hope I did the proper one. I did. Did we manage? Look at that. We didn't manage to repair 2 gearboxes, not a single one. Okay. Was that A or normal? No, that's normal. Okay, not a big deal. But as you can see, from 2 gearboxes we removed from our cars, we didn't restore a single one. It happens, and that's, you know, that's that. You cannot do much about that. Let's see, middle mufflers we should have. And what is at the back? Rear muffler E. 1, and rear muffler E we don't have again. Rear muffler E. That is for the Dodge. This is the one. Okay, and that's it. Fuel tank, and I think I can even put pump from here. Do we have the drive axle? We do. Superb. So as you can see, this Dodge is slowly going, you know, together. It will be done pretty fast. We are almost at 1 hour 30 minutes. As you know, our episodes are actually always very much around 2 hours. Usually 2-hour mark is exact mark where we finish, a few minutes here or there. As I do believe personally that is the best, you know, it's not too long, it's not too short. I often watch videos that are around 2 hours, you know, when I'm doing something, when I have, when I'm going somewhere and stuff like that, you know. 2 hours makes, from my point of view, very nice a length that makes sense in a way. Also, I'm trying to put, especially in the newer videos, time codes, so you can jump directly to the specific restoration. So for example, you will have in the video, in the description down below, you will have exactly what I didn't do this. The time code when we started this car with this car, and then you can jump in and just watch from that point on, and that is going to be in for every single car. So I think that's kind of useful feature, and it will help you if you want to watch, for example, I don't know, specifically this Dodge or something similar, so you can just jump there. We need U-bolts. As you can see, 2 junkyard cars, whatever we removed from them, we restored actually very little, and this is what you get with junkyard cars, so never forget that. If you want easy restoration, go with auctions or barns. If you want hard restoration, then the junkyard is a way to go. In a way that you will need more parts, less will be restorable, repairable, and things like that. Okay, retro one, the last one, and I'm quite sure we forgot something, but we will see, did we or did we not? 100%. That's funny. That means we didn't forget anything. It's wow, impressive, impressive. There is a window. Which one is this? The one? I think it is. Yep, it is one. Let me just sell whatever I can, and also I want to sell these wheels. Okay, they bother me. Oh, no, let's go back to inventory because we need to check what body parts do we have. Both fenders and front left door. Both fenders and front left door. Okay, both fenders and front left door. I'm just looking, bear with me, I'm not talking at the moment because this is Hellcat. Okay, we have Hellcat also. If you check our list of the parts, you will see it. We have one there and we are going to restore it, trust me. Let us see what is the front bumper here and the plate West Virginia. Why the heck not? Okay, now I really want to close this because it gives me better picture of the car lines. Yeah, I think we have more or less everything. Just bear with me and we will try to finish this beautiful car. We don't have trunk, okay, not a big problem. Let's see what we don't have and what we have, and this is how we are going to know what we need to buy. I think here is okay, everything is good. So basically only trunk, we are missing trunk. Where is the trunk? Rear bumper. This is very strange. You see where it is at the end. It's okay, not a big deal. 95% because we are missing front window. Oh yes, actually we are, and we need steering wheel 3 and Challenger seats, and okay, let's buy first steering wheel number 3. Where is 3? Here, and I think we have this bench and 2 seats. Okay, that should be, I believe it. Not you, but rather you. Okay, so we have one bench, we have 2 seats, and we have 1 steering wheel. This should be that. Let's move to the paint shop. This color is interesting. I think I'm, maybe if I can, but I cannot. Yeah, I cannot find it. Who the heck knows? That color was really interesting, but I'm trying. I don't know, maybe something like this. Why not? How many liveries do we have? Liveries? We do have liveries. No, I don't think so. Oh, I think maybe this one. Yeah, this one. This one. Okay. So, my dear friends, funny as it is a car done. It is a car done. And yeah, it is a beautiful car. Look at that. Very nice color. I like it. It's different. Okay, so let's bring the next one. And this one will be finally after 100 years. This is sitting in the garage, basically in the parking from the first day almost. The Lotus Esprit S1, okay? I wanted to do it, and this is the DLC car, and I wanted to do it for a long time, and somehow I never got there. I always was waiting for something. It didn't have engine, then this, then that, and then I decided simply I built the engine and prepared it, and everything is now here, and we can do this very nice car that I personally like. Again, it is a little piece of history, a Lotus and stuff, so yeah. Let's move radiator stuff, and you see on radiators you don't have usually these fans and stuff, although I'm not sure does this car have actually these things on or not. We will see. First, why I'm doing this, because if I forget to put battery on the charger, and when I sell all the parts that are not repaired, the battery will be sold, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I simply want to keep the batteries because they are 150 or something money units, and why we would pay for something we don't have to. Okay, so this is the Lotus, the black Lotus, and I think black fits the car very well. That is the Lotus color. Actually, I've seen quite a lot of them in black. Okay, let's go and let's push forward with this one. What I believe if we push hard enough, we are going to restore these two cars. Well, you know, we are going to restore this one also. And I think that's enough for actually today. I don't think we are going to have to be able to do much more. But if we can restore two cars today, that's astonishing, because we did 5 already, and 2 more, that's 7. Although I have to say we had one that Plymouth almost practically fully restored when we started this episode. So yeah, it's kind of 4.5 cars there, and I hope 2 cars here. So let me see. Okay, I'm just looking. I know that I didn't remove this bushing. Did I remove this one? I did. Actually, good. So Lotus, very nice, very cute car. Lotus was always really great company in a way. They made very nice stuff. You know, they were very much. How do you call that? Well, they were pushing a little bit boundaries and stuff like that. And Elise is a beautiful car. We restored it also. It is a great little car to drive. Oh yeah, a lot of nice things for Lotus. Can you remove this? No, we cannot, because as you can see, that red part there means you cannot remove this one until you remove red. You see red? And you try to remove tank, no, like you need to first remove red part. So this is just a little lesson. If you didn't know, now you know. Whenever you try to remove some part, if you cannot, it will show you what part you have to remove first in red. See, like this, to remove knuckle, you have to remove all these 3 parts first. It's quite simple, and that is well done, very self-explanatory, and no need really to think much about that. Okay, so let's see. I think the Lotus will go pretty well. We have 20 more minutes, and in 20 minutes I'm absolutely sure a Lotus can be done and finished. Shouldn't be a big problem from my point of view. But yet again, you never know how much time you're going to need for any specific thing. Okay, I need to refocus here. Now it's better. Good. And this with focus is strange. Sometimes it just goes, you know, out of focus, sometimes into the focus. So I have to simply just refocus, go out, or, you know, just escape and come back. Like now, it's focused fully and I cannot unfocus it. I have to go out if I want to do that. Done and done. Now, okay. So you see starter. I hate that. And it's my mistake in a way, not mistake, but oversight. I should remember to check first. Starter from here, and this engine has this oil filter. You will see the fun later. That's not really the best thing. You have to first put oil filter or remove to be able to put starter, etc. And you have to push car up, down, up, down. Yep, it is what it is. You cannot run from it. That is how it is done. Okay. What happened? What happened? Hello? 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 I have no idea what's going on. I lost my focus and I cannot. Okay. Whew. That was funny. What happened? You have seen it. It just somehow lost game lost focus and I couldn't go back in. But now it's okay. Not a big deal. Good. So that's it. Let's immediately do our interior. As you know, not much can be seen, but I will this time show you. Look at the interior. Done. If you see the difference, good for you. Well, you know, I can see it a little bit, so yeah, let's pretend something is done. But you know, this welder does nice job on exterior and on body work. Perfect. We should have an engine here, a new one. You see it is in, and let's remove this from here. So engine is in. Before we do anything else, let's drop in, mount and mount. Yeah, I don't think so. I am looking, but we cannot actually do much. Let's do what we can. Yes, here are no fans. This is interesting. And what we didn't do, we didn't repair stuff. Okay? We didn't repair. Let's repair what we can, of course. There are a few parts here and there. Do we have no electronics? I think ABS system is broken fully, so we'll need to buy all of that. No, module is good, but I think pump was in bad condition from what I remember. Yeah, we will need to buy one. Let me just double check it. Yes, okay, let's first sell everything that is like in bad condition. Okay, and now we can buy the ABS. You see, for quite a long time we really didn't need new pumps and new ABS modules. Interestingly enough, we were able always to repair them, but this time only module was repairable, pump was not. So this is done. Now what I want to do immediately, if I can, and I think I can, I want to put the gearbox in, because gearbox connects, you know, the wheels and everything with shafts and stuff. And let's start from the rear suspension this time. You see, as I explained, there is no proper way. Usually we start from the front, but this time I will start from the rear because engine is here and it's kind of more simple and in a way easier. And you see drive axle, which connects gearbox and basically wheels directly. So this is why I started from here. And yeah, I think that's going to be a good way to do it. Starter needs to be put from other side. I didn't sell these. Okay, not a big deal. And we will need, I'm quite sure, yeah, we will need some of these exhaust parts. These are specific, mostly for the Lotus. And that's it. Rim Esprit, are they? Yeah, the rear ones are a little bit bigger. Not much, but a little bit. This cannot be put in, as I said. I want to do other side. Yep. Let's do this. Knuckle housing D, rear one, and these are here. 3 pieces. And I want to check also, do we have, yeah, we don't have anything for Esprit, so we are going to buy that. Okay, disc and drive axle, brake pads, and also let's put these things in. Most of the things going on here are actually going on the rear side of the car, because everything is here, like engine, gearbox, and all the stuff. Quite nice. I'm quite happy with the progress. So the rear ones are a little bit bigger, 205s, and front exhaust section Esprit, and a rear exhaust section Esprit. So we bought one piece of each, and this allowed us to finish. This cannot be done at the moment. Let's do fuel tank, and let's see how this works. Okay, now the front suspension a little bit different than usual. Well, you know, in the form not as such, but there is no engine here and stuff. So yeah, I see how laggy it is. I am sorry about that, but not much I can do. It's a bad optimization. I play a lot of more complicated games, you know, that are much more resource bound, you know, but they are optimized much better and work very well. This is actually the only one I have any issues with, lag wise and you know, like optimization wise. But that's, I think, usual with these smaller studios that are not following up with their games. The games stay unfinished in a way. We have one set of absorbers, and that's about that. We spent them all, which is very interesting. Okay, let's put this in and ventilated disc, pads, cap, caliper, and I think wheel can go on immediately. Perfect. That's superb. Do we miss anything here? I don't think so. Bushings are in, both bushings. No, they're not, as you can see. This one is not in. So always pay attention on that. As I said, it's easy to put it in later, but still, if you pay attention, you don't need to spend additional 10-15 seconds, especially if you are trying to, you know, make a good time and do stuff as fast as possible. Oh, that's that tie rod. Let's connect it here. And as you can see, you can work from different angles, however and whatever makes you happy at any given moment. And that's good in the game, although the focus and the loss of focus is not pleasant. You know, sometimes it's really annoying, but still it is perfectly okay, and I cannot complain about that really. I can complain about optimization, for example, but about some other stuff not really, because they're quite good and well done. Okay, the last Esprit wheel goes on, and let me see, something must be missing, of course. So it is absorber and our front link. Good. And you can always check if you have 100%, you know it's done, but we don't have. Oil filter and starter. Okay, rear window. Oil filter and starter. Oil filter should be... Let me see, can we, this is the story I told you about oil filter and starter, but you first need, now, you will see. Push car down, okay? Then come here, then install the starter. Then, oh, I have filter, but no, you cannot. So, push car up, install the filter. This is the point, you need to do that, and vice versa when you're disassembling. So, that's, with this engine, this is tricky part, relatively tricky, of course. That's done, then we have 100% all the way. You can see now it's only a body. We didn't manage to remove, I think, this one. Yeah, rear window, you see. Okay, what we want to check also, let's sell. I hope I didn't sell anything good. Let us actually check first the inventory. Okay. So this is 98. You see, you might make mistake. This is 99. We couldn't repair that. Dodge, we don't need this. 98, we don't need this. So we have quite a few parts, but some of these are missing. What I recommend now, let's go put everything we have. We don't have lights, we know that. We have clamshell, front bumper. I think I remember more or less what we have. We should have trunk also. Taillights, no. Bumper, yes. Plate, Spain, perfect. Spain will be. We can put this one in, and front plate in. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to do a double check here and see. Okay, that's pretty clear. Do we have in inventory, I just want to check inventory yet again, do we have anything left? So we have both mirrors and engine cover. Perfect, so let's do that. Let's do both mirrors and engine cover. Hello? Yep, it's lagging horribly. Engine cover, but engine cover is tricky because we need to do windows. Okay, let's go and buy stuff. I think this should be, Esprit is here. This we need, 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 we need, we need, we need, we need, we need. I think we have, if not everything, then most of it. What I want to do is this, okay. Engine cover, done. And let's mount what is left. So these are the lights, taillights and headlights, the windows. And I think that would be it, actually. That would be it. We will have to paint it regardless because of, you know what we are missing also? We are missing a rear window, which is here. You have to pay attention with these cars, they have always that inside window. Now we are 100% all the way, although I want to paint it. I want to paint it actually, and especially because of, see, headlights which are really not looking well and good. Now we are going to paint in black color. I think it's perfectly fine, fits car well, and now you see everything is very, very nice. I don't want liveries, I don't want anything. I want a plain black car as it is. That is very nice color, and you know, looks good on the Lotus. Okay, so my dear friends, 153, that's that, and we will bring the third car for the series, for this series. Just give me a second, and that is Luxor Bowen, or beautiful Cadillac Coupe de Ville. and that is a very well known car. I think I really don't need to talk anything about it. It is amazing, a beautiful machine, you know. And I was watching a few days ago, which is funny, on some channel, the restoration of one DeVille, and it was, wow, very, very, very nice. It's really, really great car, great machine and everything. Do you reckon we can remove bench? Yeah, of course it is vanilla car, it should be possible. What I'm doing, I'm just removing parts. We know that we are going to restore this one, so there is no need to not do what we can. Escape, and you press escape, you don't go out, unfortunately. What else I want to do? Let's maybe accessible from engine bay. Okay, why I'm not in the engine bay? Now I am. I want to remove these parts, you know, that we usually remove from here, and maybe take the battery and put this battery to charger. Now what I'm thinking, we do have enough time, we have 5 more minutes, and I am brave enough and I want to start immediately with disassembly. Next 3-4 minutes, it's time actually very well used, and I think we should do it. This time we are going a little bit different direction. I'm removing all the wheels. Can I do that from here? But I can do this, I can do this, and then I can jump here. I want to remove wheels. I have no idea why, but I feel this way, and this is how we are going to roll this. Perfect, this can go now, and what I want to do, look at this, I want to remove drive shaft. See, this time I'm disassembling the car in absolutely and completely opposite way from what I've done before, and this is just because I felt that way. And as you remember, I always tell you, just do whatever the F you want, however you feel at any given moment, and whatever makes you happy, or, you know, from whatever you find satisfaction in the way you are disassembling these things. We have 4 more minutes. Okay, I will keep disassembling and just do basically closing words for this episode. So in this episode, this was actually a very successful episode. We restored fully 7 cars. 5 we did at the first part, and we sold all these 5 somewhere around 1 hour 20 mark, if I'm not mistaken. Then we basically took our Dodge Challenger, and we managed to, you see it is there, we managed to fully restore it in this episode also. And what we did after that, we managed to restore this beautiful Lotus Esprit S1 also fully. So this is the 7 cars together with 5 we did beforehand. And at the moment I'm trying to disassemble as much as I can from this Luxor Bowen or the Cadillac Coupe de Ville. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. You will see when we finish it, it is a really super, super nice machine. So that's it, and in next episode I'm going to do a restoration of well, you know, we have 3 cars now, and we need 2 more, and 2 more will be the same car, but different versions. Yet again, we found very nice mod, which allows us to make 2 different versions of the same car, and these 2 versions look really different, you know, you can feel it in the look and stuff like that. And these I will share with you a little bit later in the next episode. If you want to know it in advance, feel free to jump to our 1000 cars spreadsheet, which is linked in the description down below, and you can immediately see what's next and what's going on. So this Luxor or Cadillac is almost done, almost fully disassembled, and I think we can do it. Actually, we can manage to finish before we finish this episode. As always, I want to invite you to like, subscribe, and comment. Like, subscribe, you know everything about that. Comments, always great way to share your opinion, to say what you think about the game, what you think about the stuff we are doing here, what cars you like, you don't like, stuff like that. So feel free to share it with us, and I think that's always a great thing to do. The community is here exactly for that, so we can all share our opinions about stuff and stuff we like, don't like, etc, etc. Okay, what I wanted to do is this. Now this beautiful machine is fully prepared for our restoration in the next episode, except the rear bumper. I will fix things later. So, my dear friends, you have been together with me in Quarter Ninja's Lair. We played Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I hope you had a great time. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care about your family. Do something you love. And as I always say at the end of the episode, enjoy life. That's the most important. I will see you soon in the next one. Until then, bye-bye and all the best.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.